What's up, YouTube? And jumping right into this tutorial, I am now wetting my hair with some water that's in a spray bottle. And when doing this hairstyle, you probably would like to use some kind of hold. So I'm using the Eco Styler for like a little bit of hold. It's the pink one, firm hold. And then I'm going to wrap my hair around my finger just like I would do the Flexi rod, but I'm using my finger. And then gently move move it into like kind of like how you would do a pin curl. Do not rush this process. Take your time and then pin it between, just like how you would pin your hair with a pin curl, that's how you would pin it. So again, we're going to do this style all over again. I have my Eco Styler gel and I have my water. I'm not using a lot of Eco Styler gel. I'm only using a little bit. So while I sit here and adjust myself and comb my hair, I'll explain to you. This was something that just came to me, and it was a little idea I had, and I was wondering, well, I wonder what would happen if I just use my finger instead of a flexi rod, since a lot of ladies do not have access to flexi rods or can't find them. So as you're watching, you see that I'm spraying my hair with water just to dampen it a little bit, not drenching it, just dampen. Then I'm going to get a little bit of the Eco Styler gel. A little bit goes a long way, ladies. Then we're going to twist. Well, I guess I'm combing, but you're going to twist and twist and then wrap. Wrap it around. Just like how you would try to get the waves with the flexi rod, same way with the finger. And take your time with this part, because how you secure it is pretty much how it's going to come out in the morning. So please be very gentle. And this is probably an easier way to honestly like help you sleep. Like you can probably sleep better with these instead of a flexi rod. And also a different way to get a bantu knot, to kind of, you can kind of cheat a bantu knot with this. This was something somebody said to me, and I was like, I didn't really think about it like that, but that's true. And if you're like me and you always struggle with the bantu knot, and it's just, I've been natural for like 5 years and I've never achieved an awesome bantu knot. I've achieved one in my lifetime, and I cannot remember what I did to achieve that bantu knot. So until I remember it, oh well. But I'm just going to keep showing you how to do this. And it's better to work in smaller sections in the front part where like my bootleg bang is, because instead of going to professional, I thought I could cut a bang myself. Yeah, don't follow YouTube for cutting hair. But yeah, so if I was you, I would like split into two. If you have like a bang, split it to two. Because split it into two, because it can kind of look kind of bunched up, and you'll see when the ending comes towards the end that it doesn't look as good as it could look. You feel me? But that's really it. Just keep wrapping, wrapping, wrapping. Pull down gently, gently. That's why I keep telling myself gently. Don't rush. And pin that sucker right in the middle. Pin it into place. I kept running out of clips. If you're like me, I can't find clips, or my bobby pins. It's like I buy hundreds of them and they just disappear. But yeah, so you're just gonna watch me keep doing this for the next couple minutes, and that's really it. All I use. Oh, and my hair was already stressed from a previous hairstyle. I know a lot of people ask me how to do the rods with the 10-inch. The reason why I did not do it in this recent tutorial is because I had to sit under the dryer, and I don't like putting constant heat in my hair back to back like that. So I'm going to do that for another day. So don't worry, I will post how I achieved those curls with the 10-inch flexi rods. But that's really it. Bye. Well, not bye, but you know what I mean. Okay, and that's it. I hope you liked this tutorial. I probably should have separated them more in the front when I was doing it so it didn't look so clunked together. I'm going to play around with this part a little bit more. But you do get the idea and the gist. This is just something that came to me. And I was just wondering, could I do this with my fingers instead of a flexi rod? Because so many of you had asked me, or so many of you were telling me that you can't find flexi rods where you live. So I thought this would be a nice idea to try, and as well as somebody else brought to my attention that this also is a good way to cheat a Bantu knot. And my Bantu knot suck. So I was like, yeah, it is, by the way. I was like, go me. And I wasn't even going for this. But anyway, so I hope you liked the video. Please try it. If you do, please tag me and let me know that you tried it. Also, like I said, I've never seen anybody do this before, so I don't know if other people have done it, so I'm not going to take credit. At the same time, this was something that came to me, and I was just like, well, why not try it, Thought it'd be pretty cool just to do it with my finger. It just kind of reminded me of a different version. Maybe like a dry finger coil. Anyway, I'm rambling. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you try the hairstyle. Never get discouraged with any hairstyle you're doing for the first time, because everything is a learning experience and it's a process, and you have to remember, when were you good at anything you were doing the first time? So yes, keep up, keep at it, and I'm out. Thanks for watching.